Okay, episode 2, here we go.
I awoke at a cabin not too far away from the homestead. I'd been scavenging at the nearby farms for anything that I could use to properly block off the house. It had gotten dark before I could get back, so I took the liberty of using a remote log cabin out in the woods for safety just over the night. As I awoke, I realized that the sun was already high in the sky. It was time to get moving.
God damn, my voice is dark there. I think I hadn't, like, woken up yet properly or something like that. So, notice that we haven't actually been into contact with any other players up to this point. But now, we're gonna have a reunion.
I was not far away from a local fishing village. A couple of cabins, a boathouse, and a main building. Pa had taken us boys there once or twice way back when. Seemed like a fair place to start the day's escapades.
Knock, knock. Trying to be as civil as I can. Knock, knock.
Hello? Anybody home? Guess not. Hello?
Okay, I think we actually need to adjust the volume.
I found the fishing village to be nothing but a whole slew of boarded up cabins. Seemed like a whole bunch of people had been through here. They didn't seem to be here anymore, though.
That's a lot of weapons.
I thought about it. Oceanville seemed my best bet to find supplies. It was the main resort town of the island, and should play host to whatever I needed. I decided to head over there.
This was like 6 months ago when I edited these videos. This is like old. I'm almost nostalgic about them already. Oh.
Gunshots, ringing out in the direction of Oceanville. Not what I wanted to hear. I'd seen so much chaos on the mainland People gunned down for a car that could carry them out of town. This was not worth it. It could be someone I knew, though. Ah, shit!
Gonna have to figure that out. See who it is. Yeah, this was a little bit unnecessary, just to point out that the map is glitchy. Do a sarcastic clap. I actually regret putting that in. I shouldn't have done that.
As I neared the town of Oceanville, I noticed a flag flying over the town fire station. I could see the telltale sign of fortifications. This was yet another safe house for survivors.
Hello? Anybody home? These first few episodes are fairly slow. It ramps up about around episode 5.
And another case of the survivors either not being in or not being alive. God damn it, this is getting creepy in more ways than one. Maybe those gunshots did hit their mark. They had gone quiet. The thought depressed me, and I forced it out of my head. Gotta keep moving. Oceanville. I could navigate the town blindfolded. It is where me and my siblings had gone to school growing up, where Mom had worked, and was the single township on Starter Island. I remember so many times having been roaming its streets with no money and feeling bummed out. Now, a whole different kind of need was driving my steps. I'd arrived in Oceanville and went to town on the place, trying to find tools, rope, any item of the handyman variety that could aid me in fixing up the old house.
I don't even think I can see your chat in my phone now, because now it says reconnecting to chat in the phone as well. So I might actually be blind to your chat messages if you've been writing stuff in chat, just to tell you. Last thing I've seen is Freak Out sing along with me now. Elder saying. Oh, okay, so now I am seeing you again. Okay, good. Not on the phone, though. Okay, screw that. Anybody home?
Who was Lucas? And who was Caroline?
Oh, you'll know who Lucas is.
The name sounded vaguely familiar. But in truth, I must have met a million Lucases and Carolines in my life. The place looked really sturdy, though.
Thanks for stopping by.
5-story apartment building, fortified like that.
You're gonna miss Medi's appearance,
Fort
though.
Knox with floors on high elevation, providing for good sniping positions. I silently thanked Dad for sending me away to military school that one time. Despite my attentive shortcomings, some of it had indeed rubbed off on me and would no doubt prove invaluable in this new world of ours. Shovel. Yeah. If I was going to construct a defensive structure, I needed to be able to put poles into the ground. And it would allow digging for worms if I ever went fishing. In contrast, I had hatchets, one on me, one at home. I decided to switch out the axe.
Actually, you can dig for worms with knives as well. I didn't find that out until, like, fairly late.
Hearing gunshots in the distance once again, I decided to head home. I needed to see the old place again, and I didn't feel comfortable leaving the place unsecured for a prolonged period of time.
Yeah, there's a lot of dead time in these earlier episodes. I could have done this a little... No, you know what? These are needed, I think. Just
All right,
getting your bearings.
one more shed before I would go.
And then
I
as
needed
time
a diversionary
progresses,
tactic. If only I had something to throw.
you get more interaction with other people.
Wait.
But I know, like...
I didn't actually need... Hold on.
Can I distract them with this? Apparently. But there was just another axe there. Why use worms to fish when you can eat worms
It
yourself?
worked. I love that.
There isn't that much nutrients in the worm, though. Fish, I mean, meat ratio is a lot more valuable to a human. The amount of protein, you know? Oh yeah, here comes my commercial. I just put this together just to be quirky. This was actually just, yeah, something I felt like doing. Here we go.
Oh my god. Was that what I thought it was? Yes, it was. It was a Munghard hiking backpack, only the best in the field of outdoor activities. It offered comfortable ventilated mesh back, integrated rain cover, environmentally friendly manufacturing, and additional slots for hiking equipment, tools, and appliances for home defense. It was the genuine deal. Paul had been raving about them, and now I had one right here. Maybe miss him just a little bit more.
Sometimes I'll put in stuff like that just to be a little quirky, you know? Oh, Bastion hideout. Back then, though, I did not know what that flag meant. They did
All
actually
that I'd
change
seen
the
in
flag
last
as well.
few months, I could not help thinking about my family. Them not being there was a major worry to me. It looked like they'd left in a hurry. Most of everything was gone. Only the most bulky and clunky furniture had been left in place. I prayed with all my heart that they had made it out safely.
Why was my voice so low? Jesus. It's like, I prayed with all my heart, I made it up safe. I'm my own worst critic, you know? Okay, take care, Elder. Have a good one, man.
Wait a minute. I hadn't left the door open. And was there more notes by it?
Yes, there were.
It was alive! Rory was alive! My brother was alive and well. It was such a relief. I felt how a whole massive block of anxiety fell off of me and plunged into the dirt. I was so happy. I didn't know what to do. I simply cried. Rory had been busy, putting stuff into the bed of his own room. As darkness once more came over the homestead, I went to bed more relaxed than I had been for a long time. I didn't know where Rory was right now, but just a message from him served to ease my spirit. I resolved to try and find him tomorrow.
The next day.
As the sun rose the next day, I was up early. Up and about already, not just to try and find Rory, but I had remembered the old gravel pit close by Oceanville, and it had a small lumber yard where I could get some planks for the house. Sure, I could always chop down trees, but that would wear on the hatchets, and I also wanted to try and not disturb the general area surrounding the house in order to keep away potential unwanted attention.
Fun fact though, there is actually a lumber pile that spawns much more closely to our homestead, which I didn't know at the time. So this was like the closest lumber pile that I knew about back then. But I don't even think it was half the distance. Just needed to go beyond the hill that's like right behind our house. It's really quiet. There's like not much action going on in these first episodes. But that will change eventually. As we meet people. As I meet people, you know.
There was enough lumber for 2 supply runs. I had to make the trip twice, and I estimated that when I was done, the sun would be high in the sky.
I could have cut so much from these first episodes. But then again, you know, it feels like you need the basics before you move into like drama and, you know, intricate plot twists and all that. This is just basically Robin trying to survive, trying to fortify the house right now. That's all he's concerned about, you know. Things will change, though. Don't worry. Ugh.
I was
did we
chugging
have-
down hard on a disgusting energy drink after a hard day's work, when suddenly all my senses went into action as I saw something on the road.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of energy drinks.
Holy shit! That's not an infected. Is that... I can't see. I don't know.
Just this little tension here is actually kind of nice. In this initial episode, these initial episodes.
I will take a 12-gauge shit on your day if you don't tell me what the fuck you're doing here.
Now that's that little simpleton that I know and love. Huh? Give us a hug, man. Rory.
I knew you were alive.
Get over here, you piece of shit. Ah.
Oh, it's good to see you, man.
Yeah, I've been missing you. I thought everybody was dead. Like, I haven't seen a single person alive. Well, I did see somebody, but, like, there's been, like,
Where is everybody? Like, it's been so weird. All this crap happened.
I think it's better off you don't see a lot of them.
Yeah, I suppose. Have you seen Ma and Pa?
No. No.
Yeah, me neither.
I looked down towards Stonington. I didn't see anyone. Didn't see anyone there.
Oh, you were there? Yeah.
I figured maybe the survivors went there, you know, but
Yeah,
just ghosts.
I came up through Stonington, actually. I heard on the mainland that there were like boats that were gonna evacuate people from this place. I don't know if maybe they evacuated everybody. Like, I have no idea. At least you're here, man. I was getting worried. Like,
Yeah, well,
it was weird. All the shit I've seen coming up here. Holy man, it's crazy. But you know what? You know what I found?
what'd you find? Oh, and look what I found. Let's have a proper Burley family reunion.
Hell yes. That's my baby boy.
Or would
Oh.
you like some vodka?
Cheers, man. It's good to see you again.
Down the hatch.
Down the
Interesting
hatch.
that he actually took the Swedish stuff and he let me have the whiskey. It would be the other way around in the future.
Yeah, a little bit. Fucking hate come on. A little bit more. Yeah.
We're
Oh,
not
that's
stopping there. We're not stopping there. Pick up the green, man. Pick up the green. We're not stopping there.
fuck's sake. Where the fuck did you break into a liquor store or something?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer.
Yeah, get Meister. Holy shit. Down the hole.
Oh man.
Already I'm doing better effects with being drunk than the first episode.
Tobacco and hard liquor doesn't really mix it.
There you go. There you go. Take some of that.
Gosh. Oh my god. Oh my. It's absolute. It's the Swedish stuff. Good stuff.
I'll take the beer if you don't mind.
My lord.
Fuck. Okay, so here's the
Yeah.
thing. I
Yeah,
want you
what's
to
up?
know, man, that I've missed you, man. I've missed you.
I missed you too, man. I didn't doubt that you were alive, but after all the shit I've been through, it's good to see you. Oh God. Oh, you'll be okay. You'll be okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. It's good to be home. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's just getting
God.
worse. It's getting worse and worse.
You know what? You know what? Only Uncle Jimmy Jack could do it and not throw up.
Yeah. Oh, that fucking guy was a legend.
I forgot I put on a blur filter, actually.
Alright, I'm not gonna take too much because I might throw up again.
Now that's a dark voice.
Oh, when did I eat corn?
All right.
Wendy.
Here's the thing. The way I see it, we have a couple of choices.
Here's the
laid out
thing.
for us here.
Always say that.
Because I'm thinking, like, when I was coming up through Stonington, the only thing I could think about was like returning here. I wanted to check, see the family, see if the family was okay. And I was thinking, like, at least I found you, man. And this homestead, I mean, it's home. But even though the house has several rooms, the rooms themselves feel a little bit cramped. I don't know. I mean, we could relocate, but we can also hunker down here if you want. What do you think?
Well, we're a whole lot bigger than when we were sharing that bedroom over there, so fuck, it's your call, man. I don't know. It is a little small, but
Yeah.
fuck, no one's around. We could always.
These are things you actually
We could
have
always
to,
try to find
you
others,
know, bring up.
I'm sure.
Not much
I was
action
thinking
going
about
about
that
going
too.
on, but
when I came up here, I saw a lot of people have like they've boarded up like houses across the countryside, and I've been thinking about maybe we should do that here. So I've been gathering supplies. I've been gathering raw material like wooden planks. Um, However, there are 3 entrances we need to board up here, so I don't know. If we're gonna stay here, we need to go like really hunting for supplies. We need storage, we need barricades and tools.
Oh yeah, gonna need a fuck ton of nails.
Yeah. I mean, in order to secure our compound, we need to be on top of those things like from the get-go. There's always like food, weapons, and medicine, but these things, I mean, they'll fill up as we find them. As long as we have a minimal amount of like food and medicine on us, we'll be fine. But I think what we really need to do is scour like the surrounding farms and see if we can find, first of all, rope. Do you have any rope?
Let me check here. Let me look in my bag. Yes, I do, sir. There you go.
Oh Lord, I've been looking everywhere for this.
In fact, you can combine 2 full stacks of rags
Don't come in handy, but hoarding sure does.
and create
Absolutely.
rope.
And also, I guess you can hear how sending me to military school that time is paying off, right?
Yeah, I can imagine.
All right.
What?
So what we're gonna do?
How's that relevant right now?
Actually, let me check your pulse. You have a strong pulse. That's good. That's good. What the hell happened to your eye?
Oh, there you go.
Let's leave that for another day.
Only took 10 minutes for me to notice.
This is a good day. Let's leave it as a good day.
I should have brought it up like immediately, I think.
Sorry, man. Let's do this. We are going to make door kits. Okay, Rory, let's go out and see if we can like cut some small sticks, and then we'll make some kind of a fence kit if we can.
Copy that.
Oh my God, Paul really let this like fall apart, didn't he?
What are we focusing on? I mean,
He's finally got me to do yard work. It only took the end of the world to do it.
Yeah.
okay, this is story fluff, so I
There
mean,
you
it's
go.
good, but
There we go. Good.
there isn't like really that much substance to it.
Now, Rory, remember, if you need rope, you can always combine 2 stacks of rags, 6 rags in each. Combine
Yeah.
them together, and
True.
you'll get rope. Also, you can.
Why didn't I
if
do
you're
that
out
myself?
hunting and you shoot a deer or something, and you get the intestines, I think you can make rope by using duct tape and the intestines, or
Oh yeah, that's true as
knife
well.
and the intestines. I don't remember. Something like that.
All right, now keep it in mind.
And
If I
yeah,
see a deer, I will cut up its intestines and.
yeah, I was I was thinking about that because I'm hearing a deer from like that direction.
Yeah, you know what? I do hear it also.
Rory, listen to you, big bro here. I'm gonna give you a mission. Go shoot that deer. And then get some intestines.
God damn it! All right.
You can do it. Well, will you ball right with one eye? Should I do it?
Oh, my depth perception is gone. My depth perception is gone, but I can still shoot.
Are you? That's the spirit. That's my boy. Be careful.
Oh, I will.
I need 2 logs.
The Burley brothers were finally back together again. Well, 2 of them at least. It was not much, but for the moment, it was more than enough. I was genuinely happy to see Rory, though I also worried, especially seeing that missing eye of his. I wondered how scarred he was because of this shit show going on all around us. What must he have seen? Poor little naive Rory. How broken had this world made you?
It was a cool fade out, but I mean, we hadn't really established our characters there yet, so I really took like a leap, you know, saying that as his brother. I was a little bit, I might have like overstepped my bounds there a little bit, but who knows? I mean, that could have just been, you know, like Robin's way of perceiving Rory, even though like maybe he wasn't that naive, but like, you know, it's all a matter of perspective. But yeah, you can also tell that I am still fairly new to, like in this episode, I'm fairly new to driving the plot. I don't exactly know what to focus on, but I do maintain that it is important, at least, you know, during the couple initial episodes, to just focus on the small stuff. Just, yeah, we are securing the homestead. We are trying to just get basic necessities going. So yeah, it isn't really that interesting. I have to be like self-conscious here. I have to admit it to myself as well. But and that's also the reason why I try to inject some of these small quirkiness items, like for instance the commercial shot, which it was just there for you know, like comedy, but essentially I need to have like something, like small bits and pieces that keep up interest, you know. But it is fairly evident that these first episodes are not that interesting because we aren't talking to other people. The very first episode, it's just me running to the homestead and going through a monologue in my head. Second episode, meet up with Rory in game, and that's at least something, you know. There's somebody else I can bounce off. I can like have a repartee with and stuff like that. The next episode is going to be the Doctor. Now that one is a little bit more interesting because we meet our first like complete stranger. Like this was me and Medi meeting up and reuniting, but in episode 3 we're going to meet our very first stranger, complete unknown element, an unknown variable. And yeah, that would actually start the Doctor. That will start like a sort of a side quest, a side story arc, because and that would like be a recurring thing throughout the entire series, and it was so interesting because she was such a mystery to us, you know, like. Who was she? We wanted to know more, you know? And we kept coming back to that character. But yeah, so... And the next episode is going to be longer as well. This one was actually only 30 minutes, more or less. And it's rare that I make episodes that are that short. I try to keep them between like 40, 45 minutes, ideally, just to make them full of content, because if they're too short, I don't know, I want them to be, I want people to that have waited for them to at least be, because it takes so long for me to edit them, you know what I mean? So if they have more content in an episode, they'll be like content for a little bit longer, you know, so that I have a little bit more time, you know. That's probably the main reason why I do long episodes and not like, you know, like 15, 20 minute long episodes. Or short, I don't know. Anyway, so the Doctor's up next. I don't know when I'm going to be doing that one, but we'll see. Standard, you know, standard message from me. And also, yeah, right now, chat still seems to be not working. Can I input something here? Like, can I input my standard Discord message here and have it show up? Oh, it did show up. Okay, but that's not saying much because I input it here and sent it through. I think if people type in chat right now, it's still not gonna show up here. Oh, sorry. Here. There you go. But yeah, by all means, that is my the link to my Discord channel, which is, well, it is pretty much the Discord concerning this stream. And that was where you'll always get the latest news and updates regarding my channel. So feel free to join it. If you do, it is highly recommended that you join your Discord account with your Twitch account in order to get the proper roles. Now, I will be logging off here because we've actually done a fairly long episode, but I think I'm only going to export the roleplay review as a highlight. The other thing was just me trying to build the house in The Sims 4. Not that interesting. So yeah, we're only gonna do the roleplay review tonight. But it's been nice. We'll see. Maybe I'll do the next one tomorrow. Yeah, it's good if we can get through like episode 3 and episode 4, because those are kind of slow episodes as well. Episode 3 a little bit more when we encounter Chloe Bell. Episode 4 takes a dive a little bit. No, actually, well, we do find the corpse of Koala. That leads us towards the Pathfinders in episode 5. Sorry for spoiling a lot now, but you don't know what I'm talking about. At least most of you probably don't. So you'll see what happens. But yeah, episode 5 is where it starts getting interesting, at least. Starts getting good, in my opinion. Because that's when we really start meeting a lot of people. Episode 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... And then episode 12 is a major episode. That one is really, like, yeah. Episode 13 is a little bit slower. Episode 14 is fairly interesting, I would say. Episode 15, I think that's when I go shopping at the Wharf Armory, right? And then episode 16... yeah, Alex Woods. Episode 17, the RCFI incident. Oh, and I do get robbed in that one. Why am I saying this? I shouldn't be spoiling. I'm just going through them, like, yeah. There are a lot of episodes to go through, and I'm still not done with the series. I am still editing and trying to release the episodes, but they are... To be fair, I'm not focusing on that anymore. Like, the entire summer, I pretty much spent all my days just inside and editing. But, you know, I managed to, like, go to the beach every once in a while and stuff like that. But when I wasn't streaming, when I wasn't sleeping, I pretty much just edited all day long. And I'm not doing that shit anymore. Like, I'm editing when I have the time and when I'm in the mood, but right now, it's going to take a lot longer for episodes to come out. So, I need to stop saying we'll see. Instead, I'll say, so, hope you'll get a kick out of them or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Remember to keep the retro legacy alive, and we'll see what I play tomorrow. Hopefully, chat will be working tomorrow. But yeah, otherwise, this is Ego, wishing you the best. Take care, good night, and goodbye.